Why are you wearing a fucking V-neck, fam?
Because it's t-shirt.
You in these fucking V-neck t-shirts. You've infected the man them. I see Nate as well. You've infected the man them with your V-neck fuckery, man. Absolute V-neck fuckery. Walk on. It's your boy Jedi for Jedionline. Like, share, comment, subscribe. All of that.
Jeez. Come on. Let's go.
And I'm back with the boy
Milz G up in this place.
Come on, and we're just gonna do some reactions. Hopefully, some more of the family come through later. But yeah, we're doing some reactions right now. 6IX9INE Tell All Part 1. I know, like, it's 46 minutes. We probably won't get through all of it, but if we can get through, I don't know. We'll play it to.
We'll start there, right?
Oh yeah, Milz wanted to do a public service announcement before we started.
Yeah, we don't endorse no snitching, snitches get stitches. Yeah, we don't endorse any of this sort of behaviour. We're only giving it a reaction.
Oh yeah, remember the cameras there?
Yeah. The reaction, we're only giving it a reaction, yeah? That's it. It's only a reaction. We don't endorse 6IX9INE whatsoever. I even feel bad that we're giving him time now, but it's all good. It's only a reaction.
Say nothing.
You know, we talked about it, and I told you that I had some conversations with some, people in the industry.
I feel like her breast is right near me.
And half of the people said, you're making the biggest mistake for your brand.
Oh, shit. Why does he look like a candy floss? Fucking hell.
God, fucked.
What are you looking at?
Bruv, I'm like, yo, like, what happened to his face? Just like, what's going on, like?
Right? Because you bring in Tekashi in, he's going to troll the interview, and even if he doesn't troll it, the black community is going to be mad for certain reasons we're about to address, right? And then I had some people say, do it. Give him an opportunity to speak. And also, there's something about you that I can connect with, and we're going to get to that. But that was the advice I was given, right? And
would you interview Tekashi 6IX9INE?
No. Why? Because it's like fuck him. If I'm thinking fuck him, why am I giving him time? Why does he need to explain itself? So it's like, do you know what I mean? Let's say someone from alright, prime example, someone from the street snitched.
Yeah.
Are we gonna sit there and interview?
No.
It's not even a question, is it?
No.
Exactly.
What if someone... No,
do you see where I'm going with this?
Yeah.
It's like, why are we giving this guy any extra special treatment? It's mad. It's mad. This is why I think this he's put at the forefront for a reason. Do you know what I mean? Why has he made it and no one else has?
I don't know, because of his snitchery.
Exactly.
so the people that said do it said you have to ask those questions on behalf of the community, and you said it's no holds barred. We're about to ask anything. Because when we talked, I told you it was really risky for me to do it because I have a black platform, the Shade Room. Majority of the people that follow the Shade Room are black, and the black community at this point. Where would you say the black community stands with you at this point? Would you say that,
I mean, it's
from your point of view,
it's kind of a trick question because the black community.
Do you know what? I was going to ask you, where do you think the black community is with Tekashi and 6IX9INE before you even carries on?
First of all, the black community, that's a very broad, murky term. Yeah. Where does the black hip-hop community, the black music community, rap community, the black pop community, where do they stand? I don't know. I think some people got different stances. Majority of people say that they don't fuck with him, but it's not because they actually have any real codes, because they fuck with a lot of people that are unfuckwithable. You get me? They fuck with a lot of man that's unfuckwithable. So like the street, their standards, the general public standards are fucking low, man. They like rapists and pedophiles and all sorts of fuckery. They knew he was on some fuckery before. Like they don't care. They just go in with what everyone else is saying. Like the majority, it's a majority thing. Like, oh yeah, nah, we
sheeple
don't.
behaviour.
You know what I mean? I don't think, cause half the people ain't got no codes. Cause the man that's what concerned about snitching. When they're talking about rappers, they're not necessarily concerned with other things. Like, I don't know, I just don't fuck with them. It's all some hypocrisy. The game, in terms of, if you're looking for some kind of integrity or some kind of street code, that's long been just a marketing device, a marketing tool. It's never really existed. The honor amongst thieves, kind of mentality didn't really exist. I don't think in music, so called, like the music type of personality.
More cutthroat.
To me, I always loved the black community. I mean, you know, my girlfriend's black. You know my girlfriend.
So you like black women?
Yeah, I love black women. I mean, I'm with a black woman, like, straight, you know.
Have you always dated black women, like, from the...
Yeah. Like, my first girlfriend, I don't know if she gonna see this interview, but my first girlfriend was Maltea, like, in the second grade. So the first girl I ever dated was a black
And why do you think that is? Because you're Mexican, you come from Mexican
Yeah, well,
culture.
I grew up in Bushwick, Brooklyn. Like, I went to PS 59 in Aguadilla. So, like, that's, if you know, all right, so, you know Jay-Z. Jay-Z is Marcy Projects. I'm Sumner Projects, like, Locust. Like, so Sumner, Tompkins,
How
Marcy.
far is that for people that are not from
3 minutes.
3 minutes.
Yeah,
So you
3
grew up
minutes.
So you grew up 3 minutes away from where Jay-Z grew up.
Yeah, like, that's my neighborhood, and everybody's there black, and I'm the only Mexican kid. Like, growing up, we call it, like, yo, Taco Bell. Like, that's
Really?
Yeah, like.
So you
that-
didn't. So you.
All my friends are black.
So you're not really connected with Mexican culture, would you say?
No, I am. Hell yeah, like, I am. But-
Like from your family, but not from your.
Like, my mom
environment,
don't
okay.
speak no English.
So the number one reason I would think that there's contention between you and the black community, right? Especially the male black community, would be Nipsey Hussle, right? So recently, right, you went down to.
Like I said, when they say black community, she's talking as a black American or black African American or whatever. She's talking from a perspective of being in America. She's not talking from a worldwide perspective or whatever. So, like, even my view on what the black community is versus what her view of the black community is are two different things. And her idea of the black community, as she's talking, is actually the music. The ones that give a fuck about your music or give a fuck about the whole celebrity music scene. That's the black community. No one else cares. So whatever you said about Nipsey Hussle, people that don't care about music or don't care about, like, artists or celebrities, they don't give a fuck about Nipsey Hussle either. So they're not gonna be mad at 6IX9INE over something you said about Nipsey. Like, this is just dumb. So
Buffalo Wild Wings, where there was a Nipsey Hussle mural. And a lot of people, and I'm gonna tell you this, right? When you did that, because we know that Nipsey Hussle said something about you before in a song, or he talked about he had a line that said something about a rat, right? You right? But he passed away and he was memorialized by black people, and he is a legend in the black community, and he's somebody that everybody reveres. And so it's like any culture. If you go to the Hispanic culture, you go to the Asian culture, whoever they revere, they're gonna be attached to, and they're gonna feel hurt when they feel like there's trolling going on or something like that, right? So when you went to Buffalo Wild Wings and you took that video in front of the Nipsey Hussle mural, and you was dancing a little bit, and then you
No, I ain't dancing. All I did was I had a couple fans out there. I waved to the fans that was on the line. I think it's a Fat Burger. I'm not from here. It's like a Fat Burger or something there.
Yeah.
So I waved. There was a line, like a drive-through. So I waved. Then the lady in the video, you could clearly see a lady get out like she was working and waved at me. So I waved at her, and I said, I want to go pay my respects to Nipsey. Granted, a lot of people say that I went out there to troll.
Now I'm gonna tell you what happened when you did that. His people, a lot of people that were connected to him, I had people calling me in tears. You know what I mean? They were crying because they were like, we can't believe he would, like, they're grieving, right? And they took it so deeply. And I can understand why. So I want to ask you, like, to be real with me, like, seriously be real. What was your intentions of going to the Nipsey Hussle mural and
know what his
posting it?
intentions were.
Now, let me tell you this.
Come on, bro.
The people that called, right? And I'm gonna answer your question.
So
I
he
remember
had
the
beef with
question. What
Nipsey
was
and
my
then he went
purpose?
to
But
beef
I want to ask you
Memorial.
Yeah, well,
why?
yeah.
So
Before I
obviously
got
to
I don't know if
take
you
the
can say he
beef.
had beef with
I
him,
was
I don't
arrested
know.
before the cooperation. If
they weren't
Nipsey
friends, were
didn't,
they?
like you said, like Nipsey
They're
made
close
a
enough
song.
for
I
him to
never
come
heard
to
the
the
song.
memorial to
But
come
why
chat
would he
with
make
you?
a song about me? Why?
Well, he didn't make a song about you, but people are saying that there was a line that you may have missed. There's basically some hazy
Yeah, I don't even
rumors
know.
around you.
When I was
Nipsey
locked
Hussle.
up, how I didn't even know how he died. Like all I see, remember, I don't got no cell phone. I don't got nothing. All I see is TMZ, Channel 4 saying infamous rapper Nipsey Hussle has passed away. So I don't even know
So
how he
according
passed.
to you, you're saying you never had any beef with Nipsey.
I never. Listen, I got $1 million in that duffel bag right now. If you find a video right now of me dissing Nipsey Hussle, like like before my arrest or before all of that, I give $50,000.
So what was
If you
the
can
purpose?
find it.
So what was the purpose of you going to his mural?
It's weird, yeah, because he made the same comment when he was in I don't know where he was, Mexico or something. He was talking about some next artist, and he was like, I've got nearly $1 million in that duffel bag right now. I'll give you $50,000 if you can find where I dissed this guy. And now he's saying the same thing here. I just like, it's just a regular line that he seems to be dropping out.
He thinks he gets people like, yo, it must be serious then, because he's putting money on the line. I'll be honest with you, when he's a snitch, so your word means nothing. I'm analysing everything that you're saying now. Do you know what I mean? I don't believe a word you're saying.
Boy,
Not a word.
Snitches tell the truth, innit?
Do they?
Yeah, that's the whole problem with them. They tell the truth when you want them to lie or say nothing.
And then when you
Yeah.
don't want them to lie, they lie.
I don't know about that. What I'm saying is, snitches tell the truth.
When it suits them.
Whatever, innit? They just tell the truth, innit?
It's mad.
You get me? It's alright. You get me? And when it don't suit you, that's when you're fucked.
It's fucked, fam. It's fucked. No code, no more.
You know, they just don't care what you're going through, what you said, what you lot arranged. No. They get asked, well, God, they're gonna say, well,
It's mad.
even if they're not asked. In fact, there's snitches that go and offer info. They're not even,
Offer?
offer like
For free.
Yeah, like no,
Like
no,
stand
no,
on the
hold
corner,
this,
like,
hold this. Just go in places and just give or anonymous tip-offs on a hatred thing.
That's mad.
Fuck it. Man be dealing with their beef like that, calling feds on each other.
What?
Mm.
Pussy organism.
Just paying my respects to LA. You know, if I show you my Spotify, my back end, my most listeners is Los Angeles.
Okay.
Second, I'll take a guess. What is it?
New York?
Chicago.
Chicago?
We wouldn't even know that. I didn't even know. When I had the label meeting before I did the album release, my top listeners is LA, Chicago, then it's like Dallas, and then it goes, and New York is not even number one.
So let me ask you this question then. When you posted it, did you know people would be mad? Did you know people would take it the wrong way?
I don't know why though, but why would they? What's the difference between, all right, let me ask you something.
Because I'm gonna tell you
why.
why.
What's the difference between me doing it
Yeah.
and just give me any rapper, name one, out of the top of your head.
The Migos.
All right, what's the difference between me and the Migos doing it?
The difference is, and I'm be
Be
clear with
fucking
you.
honest.
Like I said, you know, I'm gonna be honest with you. The difference is that everybody knows what Nipsey stood for. Everybody knows that Nipsey was against, snitching. He was really, he really abided by the street code, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when you went there, right, and correct me if I'm wrong, did you say it was the store? Nipsey Hussle's like store that you were
Yeah, it was
at?
closed. I got out
Right.
the car. There was people there selling bandanas, Corona
Yeah.
masks. So I said, yo, I can't do it here.
Mm-hmm.
So I went on the same block around and we did it there. Like, this is the thing. I don't think people
Yeah.
are fair. You know what I'm saying? Because if I do it, it's trolling. If I do it, oh, you didn't represent. What? How did I represent? What's to be honest, I don't even consider myself a snitch. Let's put it like that.
This is what I feel.
Revelation.
Take the money and left the what?
Don't consider myself a snitch.
Oh my gosh. And did you see the way he said it? bare mumbling before. I
Is he
don't
trying to break out of the snitch thing, out the snitch label? But you're snitching it like I thought he was owning it.
That's what I thought. That's why he was getting so much recognition. All the other snitches were backing him. Like, yeah,
No, man's
he
talking
done the
about
right thing.
technically with his candy floss head. Technically he has, you know. I don't know what's going on.
What is this world coming to, bro? Where these snitches come out, say they're not snitches, and just getting interviewed, getting music, getting fucking energy. Like, people just want to hear about Tekashi 6IX9INE now. Like, what's he done now?
Not really though, because you know what, his sales and all that is down. And like what he predicted to make, he's not making. And
Good.
whatever. It's not seeming as profitable as he probably wanted to be.
See?
Number one and all them things.
Not even God
I
loves
mean,
a snitch.
You think God's in charge of these things? I always ask, man. I don't know how much God has got to do with money. And like the riches of this world.
But he put them here for us to use or to bear or
Depends on what
to share.
depends on what this world considers the riches.
Exactly.
If you're talking about food and water and like pussy and shit, then yeah, cool. But if you're talking about cars and
Clothes,
money and clothes and that,
watches.
then maybe not. Maybe that's like obviously the materials that's taken to make it were created,
No,
and you
of
can
course.
do anything with that. But yeah, certain objects and certain ways that humans think in terms of what's desirable and what's worth what, you know.
Materialistic, basically.
Not even that. Just like our value system, what we put value on, or what value is put on objects that we then are encouraged to desire.
I feel like you have a hard time sometimes taking accountability. Would you say that about yourself?
Well, let's
have
talk
you
about
heard that?
What do I have accountability?
Everyone knows a person like that.
What do I have a hard time accepting?
Always blame someone else and
I'll
no
be
one, not
completely
themselves.
transparent.
If I were you, I'd be like, hey, Pop Smoke, me putting Pop Smoke and talking about how he died and you using that to justify why I have security could be, you know, seen as, you know, people could take that as disrespect just because he's passed.
Let me
You know
tell
what I
you
mean?
something about,
And so,
I wanna
but
touch
that's
on-
just one thing.
No, let me touch on that. You know me and XXXTentacion? XXX was my close friend. I'll pull up the DM like I did and other things. The day before he died, he texted me and said, be safe and never let your guard up, right? The next day he died. Let me see if I can pull it up for you.
That's probably because you snitched on him.
Read that out loud for the people.
Be safe, okay? Never let your guard down. That was on June 16th.
June 16th. Be safe. Never let your guard down. What would happen if X had security? Would he be here with us today?
Yeah, he would be here with us.
You know when X...
Possibly.
You know when X died? You know what everybody was saying in the comments? Where was his security? Why does he have a duffel bag full of $50,000 with no security? Right? Pop Smoke. You know what they were saying? What Rachel was telling me where was his security? Why wasn't his boys there? For somebody who's so hated like me, if I didn't have security and I die, people are gonna be like, where's his security? But when you have security, you're soft.
You know why?
Why?
And I'm gonna tell you the difference,
Okay.
right? That a
You
lot,
start shit. You talk shit, you talk wicked, and then you hide behind your security, basically. You hid behind your label. And these times they're trying to steal your girlfriend's vagina. Your baby mother's. They're trying to steal your baby mother's vagina from right under your nose. Do you know what I mean? And get you killed and all sorts of stuff.
Be like, yo, today, Jedi, you're with me in the car. No, I'll stay. I'll look after your baby mum. I'll look after your baby.
Mum, I haven't one, bro. Who's baby mum you talking about? Not mine, bro. Who's you talking about? Yours? Who's you saying? Was you saying I was the one that was gonna stay behind? You better clarify that story, bro. Who was the
6IX9INE. You're
Oh.
6IX9INE. You want to stay behind.
I want to stay behind.
You want to stay
and
behind.
look after his baby mum.
Look after his baby mum, and he's like, why not? You can come today. We're gonna swap over. And you're like, no, it's cool.
I don't want 6IX9INE sloppy seconds, man. Nah, man. I don't want that, man.
A lot of people would say, right, is that you have built a persona, right? And this is going to get into why people are like, oh, cancel him, this and that. You built a persona of being like almost this invincible person. And I want to talk to you about that.
But shouldn't I feel like that? Shouldn't you wake up every morning and look at you like, yo, I'm that bitch? I wake up in the morning and I'm like,
feeling
I'm
invincible and being that bitch are two different. You know that's two different.
Okay. So explain it to me.
So to me, this is what I want to do, right? I want to go back because I remember reading an interview where you said that you felt that your stepdad was invincible.
Yeah.
When you were younger.
Mm-hmm.
And so when you said that you felt your stebdad was invincible, what did
She's
you
trying
mean
to get
by
in
that?
there.
Okay.
What does invincible look like to you?
Invincible. All right. So my dad, right? May he rest in peace. My dad was a street guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
My mom is a Mexican immigrant lady that doesn't speak no English, has 2 kids. You know what I'm saying? She's just like very poor. You know what I'm saying? She cleans houses. People didn't really respect us on the block because my mom raised us in church, every day Pentecostal church, singing to God. You know, we grew up in the church world, playing the drums, playing the timbala, stuff like that.
So you grew up in the church?
Yeah, every day we would go home, people, you know, smoking on our stool, you know, like as we're trying to get in. Remember, I'm 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 years old, like throughout those years, going to church every day. People would just be smoking on the stoop, not getting up when we're trying to go inside. And they'd be like, yo, like just hoodlums, you know what I'm saying, on our stoop. My dad will come and be like, yo, y'all see my wife? And they'd be like, yo, Pete, my bad, like, you know. So my dad was that superhero, like, yeah, like they respect my dad, you know what I'm saying?
So he was a protector.
He was just like everything to me, you know what I'm saying? When I lost him.
You're lucky, man. I'm just saying, innit? Yeah, you're lucky. Maybe they did. No. I don't get it. If they rated him, then they would have got up every time they saw him, man. Not just when he rolled up and
Said it.
Yeah, so.
And he would have done something as well.
What do you mean?
He would have done something like, yo.
What? The one time he said it?
Yeah, the one time he didn't move, you do something. You say, next time, make sure you move.
Oh,
Or
no,
does
don't know about that. Don't know about that. What I was saying was that if they respected him, they would have moved out of the way regardless of whether he was there or not. And the fact that the time that he had to turn up and tell them from that moment on, I don't know. They obviously didn't respect him.
I felt like I had to become invincible. You know what I'm trying to say?
So you're embodying his spirit.
Yeah, like my dad was my superhero to me. Like that's my like I wish he could have saw me now, like, and be like, yo, that's my son. You know what I'm trying to say?
Wow.
Now, this is one of the, remember I said that we have some things in common, and this is one of the reasons why I was really interested in interviewing you, because my mother, right, I lost my mom to domestic violence, right? But I noticed in my life that I've met men, right, that are similar to my father, that kind of try to, like, it's almost like they're similar to my father and they get me in a marriage or try to get me in a marriage, you know what I mean? And then, you know, switch up and so I can have the same fate, right? And so what we call, you say you grew up in the church, and what a lot of church people call that is generational curses, right? And so when you think about your father, do you think that you're subconsciously, you know, kind of emulating?
So her dad killed her mom.
Whoa. Whoa. That's deep. I'm not gonna lie, I found out someone in Cyprus, one of my great granddads, chopped off his wife's head. I was like, that's fucked. How are you chopping off your wife? Killing your wife. That's madness. Your wife, and you've got kids with them as well. What does it take for someone to push you to the point where
I know, man. Did she survive?
I shouldn't really laugh.
Nah, I know. Sorry, no. Should we go ahead?
Him being invincible to the point of, because you know your father, and I hate to say this right now, like, and I connect with you because I lost my mother.
Bro,
Would
do you
you-
believe in generation curse?
Yes. Yes, as in,
If the chain are broken.
yeah, it's a cycle of behaviour, a cycle of a pattern of, do you know what I mean? I do. Well, it could be genetic, it could be a mixture of genetic and environmental, learnt behaviour, whatever, do you know what I mean? But I do,
Mixture.
yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be some mumbo jumbo like some spiritual
Yeah.
curse or something, and
Yeah,
that
yeah.
too. It could be even that as well. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I do think there's generational things. There's things that, yeah,
So if that's the case, then if there's generational curse, then there must be generational, I don't know.
gifts.
Yeah.
Well, of course, yeah,
Okay.
of course. Those are the ones that you probably would recognise a bit more. Oh, you know, strength, speed, intelligence, creativity, art, whatever. Do you know what I mean? Musical talent,
It's mad.
healings.
It's
you know
mad
what I
because
mean?
we more concentrate on the
Dreams.
illnesses instead of the
Singing.
gifts.
No, I don't think so. I think we concentrate more on the gifts and we make livings out of it most of the time. Hopefully, the thing that you're good at, the thing you're talented at, you found a way to make money out of.
Doing the thing that you know, or the thing that you're good at.
So, for instance, people that are good at architecture, I fucked up my whole thing. People are good at drawing, might go into architecture. Do you know what I mean? And then therefore hand over that architecture kind of bug. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. That kids
Where
grow
they
up
could have used their
watching
art,
you.
they could have used their art to
Exactly.
do anything.
Exactly.
But like, do you know? That's what I'm saying. Innit? But yeah.
You say that you're embodying his spirit and that you've had to face some of those generational curses.
I feel like what happened with my dad made me into the person I am today. I feel like the world is not fair. You know what I'm trying to say? Like you lost your mom, I lost my father. There's kids in foster care that lost both their parents. There's people. The world is not fair, right? There's people out there miserable at their own lives that they try to make you feel bad for the way you act, you are. All of the things I've been through in life made me into the person I am today. Yeah.
And a lot of people want to know how
Are
much.
you looking at my watch?
I mean, but how much is security per month?
Security is a lot of money. I don't want to talk about these guys' pay. Like, it's a lot of money, though. You know what I'm saying?
Is it 6 figures a month?
Nah, no, it's definitely not. Nah, no 6 figures a month. No, it is. Yeah, it is. It is 6 figures a
It's
month.
6
Yeah,
figures a month?
yeah, it is.
And
For
do
the
you-
amount of men, though. And then the bulletproofs.
So do you ever feel like, you know, because now we're in the pandemic and you can't tour and a lot of rappers can't make money traditionally, but you said you came out of jail making more money. How
Yeah,
so?
I got richer. Like, I got richer
How?
in jail because I signed a $13 million deal while I was incarcerated.
So,
And it's being created by me.
so you signed to a label and got 13 million.
Yeah, 13 million.
And then you had a lawsuit with Fashion Nova. What happened with that?
No. All right, so this is
Is it done? Is it settled?
No, this is where it gets to. We speak to Rich all the time. Guess who Rich signed that deal with? That I didn't know.
Oh.
He signed the deal with Shotty, and Shotty they sent him 225,000. Shotty gave me 120. This guy was just wilding, like, and but the thing that, remember, he was sleeping with Alexa Sky. He was sleeping with Lance Stevenson's baby moms, Phoebe. He was sleeping with Cuban Savage. He was.
It's like, I don't want to talk about these guys.
But I'm gonna tell you, everybody fucked. He was sleeping this guy's baby mom, Cuban Savage, Vanilla, Sarsaparilla Toffee. He was sleeping with. Yeah, I know he slept. He slept with her. I smelled his dick after. I was there. I saw it all. I know for a fact. Your Honor. Yeah. He, like I said, somebody that just want to tell the truth, innit?
All the time.
I
It's mad.
get me.
And then they'll turn around and say, like, why am I in this situation? I always tell the truth.
Well, we was taught in society, honesty is the best policy.
was sleeping on all the girls that I would talk, like Betty Idol. He was promising me, yo, I'm gonna make you into a star. Loving hip hop,
okay,
I'm gonna make you into a star.
This is unrelated.
And they would just like be like, oh shit, like this is my. Remember, Alexis Scott tried to do that rapping thing. Remember, she would call my phone like, yo, I'm about to get in the studio. Yo, I'm about to get in the studio. Like, yeah, like just because you fucking with Shotty don't mean I'm gonna get in the studio with you. You know what I'm saying?
I asked this question before, but I want to ask it again. Why do you think people in the industry pass around the same girls? I'm not talking about Alexis Scott, but I'm talking about just any girl.
I don't know, but I'm like, yo, like
when you take her home, do you think, oh yeah, she was with so. Not that it matters, but I'm just saying. Like,
no, because look at the most popping girls, right? The most lit girls.
Yeah.
Like they all been ran through. Like,
and you don't mind taking the ran through?
Yo, to me, like. I love a whole ass bitch. Like I get nasty.
You know what? I can't with him.
But I love that nasty shit. Like you gotta get nasty with me because I'm a nasty like yo, if we start talking this is gonna get rated. Like you know, but I love nasty. Like me, you gotta have some wholeness. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I love that shit. Like I don't wanna name no names, but look at the biggest stars, right? Before they was stars. And they was in the club, they was getting dogged out, trained, ran on, a whole bunch of stuff. And now they, just because they a star, their man loves them. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, come on, like, you don't want me to go crazy right now, because, like, they know, like, you know, I know. Like, I'm again, I'm from Brooklyn, so I know all the tea. If you want me to
who got ran through in New York?
Yo, who got ran through in New York?
Who got ran through in New York? When you say star, hey, hold on, y'all. We gotta be quiet. They got the whole.
Who got ran through in New York?
We gotta be real quiet. Hey.
Yo, you acting like you don't know who got ran through in New York?
Are we talking about a female rapper?
Yo, come on, man. Let's get. What's next question, man? Because I don't want to hurt no feelings. I don't want to hurt no feelings. Let's keep it pushing, man. All my bobs, what up, man? What's going on, man? Y'all know I'm still a bob.
Wait, who you talking about?
Nah, I'm still a bob.
Are you talking about Nicki Minaj?
No, but that's my bitch. Like I'm saying, I'm team. No, I'm saying like
I didn't think you were talking about Nicki.
No, I'm saying I'm team Nicki.
Oh, you team Nicki?
Yeah, I'm team Nicki.
So now we know who you talking about.
Yeah, I'm team Nicki. What are you? You team Nicki? What are you?
I'm Team Shade Room.
Nah,
I'm Team Shade Room. I got love for Nicki though. So we was talking about jail.
Yeah.
So jail. Tell me what. Tell me.
But like.
So Shade Room is the girl.
No, she's Shade Room. She's the Shade Room.
Oh.
That's how I fit. This is
okay.
This is like I'm Team Shade Room. Like I'm not picking a side.
Yeah.
But what he was trying to do is say, well, are you Team Nicki or Team? So you have to say the other name, which then means that you bring her name into
the conversation,
which is I would say Cardi B. I think. And to think, like not listening to anything he says, but like, can Cardi B have been getting run through, run out and dig out in the club? Yeah.
Like, do you know what? What did some guys have an expectation of? Wait, you go around and you put your dick in anything, and you think there's not going to be a girl out there that don't want any dick inside her? Just think sometimes. If all women had the same mentality,
some women be wanting dicks
on a regular,
multiple dicks.
Yeah, one can't satisfy her.
Dixies. some women want Dixies.
How do you think Dixie Chicken come about?
Some gal are too Dixie. Them too fucky. Yeah, too fucky. Yeah. Nah, I mean, but yeah, each to their own, innit? If that's what the gal them want, then that's what they want.
Again, I go again. Like
not under my roof though.
Come on, like you got one girl and having 5 guys. There, you sit there and be like,
5 girls.
Do you know what I'm saying? But if I sit there and say to you, would you like 5 girls?
5
I'm sure you wouldn't even blink an eye.
What, 5 girls, what, at the same time?
Yeah.
It's a lot of work, though.
Yeah, but all the attention's on you, bro.
Yeah, I know. The reality of it is, though, what are you going to do? You're going to, like...
I'm just going to have my hands, my feet. One's going
to give you some head or ride you, and you're going to, just bit of muff. Like, what are you going to,
I could have...
it, then what?
I could have left
then
nut,
what?
right nut. One on the left nut, one on the right nut.
I don't even want all them faces around my nuts. You get me? They're precious and that. It's bad enough trying to get one.
Golden balls.
It's bad enough trying to get one gal to be careful. We got five fucking reckless gal with their fucking sharp teeth and that.
Long nails and that.
Yeah, easy man. Some gal act like they've never seen balls before. They don't know how to fucking do it. Like holding your dick and then her long nails and one of her nails is like, yo, you're squashing the beanbag. Fuck. Yeah, man. What about the reckless? You have to go on some kind of training before you get multiple faces. You know what I mean? Clashing, teeth clashing and that round. It's dangerous. I know we all seen pornos and that, but in real life it's not like that.
It's not like that.
Chicks headbutting each other in the dark and that. Get me biting each other's tongue and that by accident. It's mad. Yeah?
Clashing teeth.
Yeah, if there's no organisation, it could be dangerous. Yeah? And I don't want to fall foul of the lack of communication.
Jeez.
Do you know what I mean?
I
know what I mean?
Jokes, you know?
Yeah, man. Fucking bare faces. You think it's going to be fun and that. Yeah? And then they start beefing down there.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like beefing. You knew I was going for the tip. Yeah, you fucking bitch. You fucking knew I was going for the tip. Yeah? Why are you so insecure?
Sometimes you just got to line them up and just go shh.
Like a xylophone.
Stop making this about you.
Dong, 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 dong. Xylophone. Dong, do, re, mi, fa.
What you have in all sizes.
Did you ever?
I prayed 3 times a day. I
Hey,
prayed
fuck this
waking
video.
up.
Yes.
I prayed in the middle of the day at 6 o'clock, and I prayed before I went to sleep.
And when you prayed?
And me and Jay were prayed over the phone together too.
And when you prayed, did you ever hear God talk back?
God will send me little signs.
Like give me an example.
Coronavirus, I feel like it was God. I caught bronchitis twice in prison. They sent me to the hospital. I had mucus in my lungs. I caught 2 asthma attacks. 2 asthma attacks. I caught bronchitis once. Sorry.
But and when I talk about this
doesn't even know
conversation
what
with
he's
God,
saying.
really what I want to know
I said,
is,
God, whatever you got in purpose for me, I'm just following whatever you got going on. Because I would see like motions getting pushed back, this, that, and the third. 47 years didn't make sense, and God's pleading out to 15 years. It just didn't make sense. So at that point, I'm just like, God, you in control, and I'm following whatever you. And I already knew what I was doing, so I believed in myself. Like, all right, this decision I'm gonna make, whether it change my life forever, I know this is the right decision. Cause listen, if they don't kill me on the street, they're gonna kill me inside of prison, right? Cause I'm already a player. I said, fuck all these dirty bloods. They're gonna kill me in prison, and if they don't kill me in prison, they're gonna kill me out on the street. And I'd rather take my chances out on the street. You know
but
what I'm saying?
you can imagine that. And the reason why I know this is because I do the shade room.
Two
So
asthma attacks and bronchitis so he can get out of there.
And he's out, man. Bad man.
He's out.
He's out. And he's not trying to get drilled up by no one. I mean, he snitched. And he's out. What can we say?
It's mad. It's like the system is endorsing snitches. It's saying snitch, it's okay. You'll come out early.
Yeah, snitch is cool. You get out early. You get interviewed. You even
You get
get
more
a
money.
reaction video out of Milz.
Fucking cunt.
You get me? You even get Milz chatting about you for a fucking hour or so.
Do you know what
Waffling. Do you know what I mean?
Isn't this fucking pink head candy floss motherfucker?
Candy floss, fucking raspberry ripple, fucking troll.
So on the shade room, so when I talk about God, people are like, really? You know what I mean? So I feel like when you talk about God, there are going to be some people who are like, okay, so you think God saves you? I'm not saying anything about it because I know who God is, right? But you think God saves you? You think that God saves you from going to jail, but the other people have to go to jail, or God saves you from getting shot, but the other people get shot, or you know what I mean? Basically, it's like,
Listen, put it like
they're
this.
like, why? What makes you? What are you? So, because you know, a lot of the principles of God, some people will say you don't practice, right? Some of them. So when you're talking to God in jail, is there a point where you're like, okay, this is what I promise I'm gonna do moving forward?
I'm not gonna lie. In
Talking about
2015,
your God. Talking about Satan worship.
and this, I think about it all day. I
said
told
they're
God
not
in
talking about the
2015.
same
Nobody knows this because it's just between me and God. I told 2015. I said, when I got locked up for the child sexual misconduct with an underage girl, I said, God,
That's mad.
I'm no longer going to rap no more. I swear to God, if you get me out of this situation and you set me free, I'm never going to rap no more because rap is the devil's music, right? I made that promise to God.
What made you come to that conclusion?
Listen, because my mom will always tell me, like, yo, you see what this got you? Because remember, I got caught up in that situation trying to be a rapper and trying to do viral shit for Instagram with girls and not knowing that girl was underage. That took me to that place, and I came inside, and I promised God, I said, please, get me out of this situation. Get me out of Rikers Island. I promised I would never rap no more. Came home, and I still rapped, and I broke that promise with God. But then I said, what if I'm doing this, but God is using me for a bigger purpose, right? Like, nobody knows that. I'm telling you that now, but between me and God, I tell God I'm sorry all the time and sorry for everybody. I'm just trying, you know what I'm saying? And that's the thing where God understands my mom, how she raised me, how we grew up, and understand that I got a bigger purpose, you know what I'm saying?
And so you saying basically, hey, look, you know, we're all sinners, like we all make mistakes, but my heart is for God. And that's the most important thing.
Exactly. So that happened, and now I'm home, and I'm just trying to, like, my thing too, Angel, I want to ask you, right? And this because a lot of people want to know. There's this street code, right? And there's rules to the street, street fundamentals, right? Street rules.
I feel like he needs this interview.
What, to just like get shit off his chest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I swear he went to some other one and they rejected him.
Yeah, like, I think a few people, he's been asking a few people to interview him. Apparently, according to these few people have been saying, 6IX9INE's asked me to interview them and I'm not doing it or whatever, boom, boom. If he's paying, would you do it?
What, if he's paying?
Yeah.
If he's paying, no problem, take his money all day long. That's not a question. There's money involved. It's not a question. But your TV program, obviously we don't endorse snitching, but we're talking about money here, and you're an interviewer anyway. You're gonna get content. Plus, you're gonna be the person that's gonna scrutinize him. You be the one that asking him the questions.
So you do it?
Yeah. If there was money involved, I wouldn't even think twice.
What?
I am buzzing over here, like, I swear to God. I'm so fucking high. I'm high, and 6IX9INE, I'm just like, oh man.
Yeah, he's just taking the life out.
You have to think about street rules. What street rules? Loyalty. Honor.
No snitching.
No snitching.
I don't know.
Right, but those are the biggest ones, right? Loyalty, dishonor, no snitching. Everybody want to get on me for snitching, right? No, hold on, follow me. Everybody want to get on me for snitching. But where was the loyalty at?
Have you ever heard of the phrase, there's no loyalty amongst thieves?
No,
I heard that before, and I'm just saying, you can't fight fire with fire and say, oh, just because you did wrong, I'm going to do wrong. But it just comes
Is the gang life ever loyal, though? I know it to be full of snakes and full of betrayal.
Me and Akon made Locked Up Part 2, right? And in Akon's verse,
when I saw that, I was like, you know what? I had my doubts about Akon, but that just confirmed it, bro.
Yeah.
That confirmed it.
Target confirmed.
Exactly. Confirmed. Delete. Control out, delete, and task. You know the one. You know the task manager. You have to click on the task manager to delete it. Delete that program.
What's that? Your browser history.
Yeah. That's Akon. Do you know what I mean?
Your browser
Akon,
history,
no more locked up. I can't even listen to Akon no more, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't really listening to Akon before that. 1 tune, 2 tune. I never listened to Akon. Well, you listened to Akon, yeah? You fucked with
What,
him, man.
Gunshot? When you
What's
first
that?
come out, Locked Up.
What's Gunshot?
How's it go?
Exactly.
Gunshot. All I remember is gunshot.
Sick.
And there was like, he had like a bashment beat on it.
Nah, anyway,
Back in the day.
Didn't know the tune in it, so fire up on that.
It's fuck. Can't even listen to them tunes no more. See, I can't
It's
even
cool.
remember it.
It's cool, man. I weren't really fucking with Akon.
Anyway,
Like-
but obviously the him parading, allowing everyone to have electricity in Africa.
Everyone, not everyone.
That's what
See,
you're
this
saying.
this thing has been over exaggerated.
Exaggerated as well. of
Some
course.
like a region or some people somewhere. It's not everyone in Africa. Do you
They
know what I
went
mean?
on, that's what the
It's not supplied electricity to the
Millions of
whole of
people.
Africa. Yeah, millions. There's a couple million people in Africa, believe it or not.
no, I believe.
Yeah, don't disrespect the thing, innit?
No, no, this,
You're dissing it.
how am I
You're
dissing it?
You're just taking the piss. What are you trying to say then? I'm mocking it.
I'm telling you, how many? What was the number that they said that
You
Akon?
violated.
Well, how many people in Africa now?
Oh, that
What?
joke, yeah?
1 mil?
That joke, yeah?
100,000?
That fucking joke. How many people in Africa? Yeah, I've heard that one in the pub. Huh? None, they're all a bunch of monkeys. Is that the joke?
Oh, I didn't think.
Is that-
No,
is that-
no, no,
Is
you
that, the joke? Is that how it ends, yeah? Boom, boom, psh.
You're fucked.
Fuckers. And you're proper cracking up.
Okay,
This is the face of a racist. Look, laughter, look. Proper, look. You can't help it now, look. The face of a racist. Look at the joy he takes from them jokes there. Mad
Said everybody wants to talk the street code, but they only follow when it's convenient for them.
thing. Facts.
So everybody
own
wants to
advice.
follow the
Fucking
street
hypocrite.
code, right? But if they was in my shoes, they would have did the same thing.
How can you know that?
There's no loyalty in the street.
Couple
Remember
man would've
that
done the
saying, the
47
streets
years,
love
but not a lot of
nobody?
them.
You remember that saying? There's no-
Couple man would have done the 47 years, but not a lot of man would have done the 47 years for people that was fucking the baby mum and trying to kill you and were responsible for your kidnap and things like that. Do you understand?
They're thinking like,
he
fuck
hides,
you, yeah, you
he
fucked
hides
me.
behind that fact. You're a snitch, though.
Oh, but then he
He-
just said earlier he doesn't like fire with fire. So he's sitting there saying the whole reason I snitch is because they done fuckery to me. So isn't that fighting fire with fire? It don't make no sense at all, you know. This guy don't make no sense. And whoever follows him or listens to you, go get help. Real talk. Seriously, man. There's better things to do with your life than look at this fucking candy floss.
Rhubarb and custard.
Loyalty with people that do this, but
What's that?
what an idiot wants the
Comes
world
around
to
in
believe,
souls.
right? What the idiot wants the world to believe is to say, oh, these people could do you wrong, but stay loyal to them. Even though I wouldn't, I want you to because
But ain't that the point?
I want
like-
to make it seem like I'm this hardcore
Like,
gangster.
if you're
that will
loyal,
do
you're being loyal because
different
you're
than what
loyal.
you did.
You're not being loyal because I'm expecting loyal back. Like I wouldn't, if I'm gonna, I don't know.
Hold on. Let me pause this.
Go on.
Boom, we're back. Sorry.
You know what you signed up for. I know what I signed up for. And I know that what I signed up for was to be loyal to these guys, but I expected loyalty back. You give what you get. You get what you give. So if I'm loyal to these guys,
You give what you get,
I
what you get, what
respect
you get.
loyalty. I don't go and Shadi had this girl named Quay. I don't go fucking Quay. I don't go taking money from your
I think
pocket.
it's selfish for you to think that
I don't go and I
it's selfish
kidnap
for
you.
you.
I don't go and do this, that, and the third. So when it's done to me, I'm supposed to sit there and eat it? No, you're lying. You're a hater. You're just mad that I did something and had the courage to do that you wouldn't do.
So now
I
that
owned what I did.
you've done it, and now that you
You owned
have
it, but now you're saying you're
cooperated,
snitching.
it seems to me that you're gonna continue to fight, and let me know if I'm wrong, for all of the rats to get the same treatment. Because
No.
do you see that how that could be an irrational fight?
No, what my fight is to be fair.
Yeah, you want
I don't-
everybody who has done something similar to you, or has done something that you've done to be treated.
No,
with the
I think
same.
it's misworded. I think what I'm doing now at this point is just when I speak on certain situations, I just want you to be fair. Anybody who I talk to, whether it's Angie, whether it's academics, whether it's this, if you're gonna bash me, say not only you, but everybody else, when you talk to them, bring up what they did. Don't just bring up what I did. Because what it is let's single you out.
Oh, shit. You just synchronized to my Ross Clark phone. My bad.
Don't just bring up what I did. Because what it is let's single you out. let's single just you out. Don't talk about them because we want to keep liking them. We don't want to have a thought in our heads to say, all right, remember when we spoke about domestic violence and you like, you know how that could hurt me, right? And I understand that hurts you.
It hurt me.
No,
to
because
hear
I
right
know.
now, yeah, because it's
Yeah, it's a touchy subject. It's just that's how I feel when it comes to me. It's like, don't give us that thought of someone we like a Snoop Dogg or somebody because you like them. So it's at a point where it's like, we know they snitch or we did some type of snitching and there's some type of evidence on it, but we don't want to think about it because we like them. But you're so easy to hate that we can...
I don't think people know that. I don't think people have come to the conclusion as a general public that Snoop Dogg snitched.
But because there was no social media at the time. If I pull it up and I put the whole paperwork right now on the camera, would that be... I don't want to put you in that situation, but it would be wrong to use this platform to expose them when I could use my own platform. That's me thinking about you.
What?
I hear what you're saying. And what you're saying is... what I'm saying is this, right? Black people are very protective of the legends in our community. I think every culture, that's what, you know...
What did you like, bro? Apart from the fact that I'm eating your crisp.
I like the way you done that as well, like on the sneaky one. When like you taking a packet, take one out and then put the rest down. Like, them ones, like, I'll only take one. It's only one. Enjoyable, I fit awesome. What I didn't like about what you were saying is
every culture is protective, like, of the legends that come out of their community, and black people are especially protective over black men, right? So it's a whole culture of things, and so I wonder, because I know that they're not going to treat you the same, and it's not just because you're not black, it's not just because you're 6ix9ine and you're successful, it's because people really have issues, right? So there are people who say, I'll never ever support 6ix9ine because of the domestic violence, right? And then you have to understand that makes you a polarizing figure. You know what I'm saying? Like you have these attributes to you that certain people may not like. They may not like the trolling. You know, can you admit that some people won't like the trolling? Mm-hmm. And so you know what I mean? So it's like, I think that sometimes if you look at the picture as a whole, it's like, okay, Tekashi's in it with Turk, Reese, you know what I mean? All of these people just, Meek Mill, everybody, right? And so when you're looking at a Meek Mill who has maybe two controversial public arguments, people are not saying he's problematic because it's only two. But you have about 10, 12. How many people do you have that you beef with?
Man, I don't know. I just think I try to defend myself because I don't get the fair shot. Like you say, like we spoke about it before. Mm-hmm. If I say give me an African American rapper, you could sit here for 10 minutes.
Come out all on tops. He's crying wolf. You understand? He tried to gain attention, do everything that he wasn't meant to do, and now he has to reap what he sowed. He's upset. He's sitting there blaming everyone else.
So now only Akon fucking with him.
And Nicki.
Oh yeah, Nicki Minaj, yeah.
Good look. I feel like Nicki and Akon just took advantage. Was like, yeah, let me just quickly get a quick clout. Is he getting a boostage of them, or are they getting a boostage of him?
I never really cared about Nicki Minaj. Do you know what I mean? I never really cared about her, so it is what it is. She never made me feel anything.
I don't feel like she made such a big stamp, especially when you look at other female artists like Rihanna, Beyonce.
Yeah, but they're different artists though. She's a rapper. Mainly a rapper. You know what I mean?
Would you say she was bigger than Lil' Kim?
Financially, yeah.
Lyrically?
Probably. But then again, no. I don't know who's writing Nicki Minaj's bars. Yeah. I don't know who's writing Lil' Kim's bars. I wasn't blown away with Lil' Kim's bars. I wasn't a Lil' Kim fan like that. I just liked their pictures and that. I remember, I never owned a Lil' Kim album. I've never downloaded a Lil' Kim song. and I've never, since YouTube has existed, typed in Little Kim to play one of her songs. That being said, she did her thing, innit? She was like Little Kim, innit, from Bad Boy. I rate her. She looks like a Chinese man now.
Oh, when I saw that picture,
She looks like a Chinese man.
And just keep naming.
That's why
If
you
I
don't
say give
do
me
so.
a Latin American male rapper, you can't even give me one, and I'll give you 10 minutes to give me one. But that
So are you
means-
saying that you're
I'm not-
getting into
I
it with
need-
people because you're Mexican?
No, because I'm just want the fair shot. Like, I feel like everybody come for me because it's like, oh, they don't have no real reason before to like me, but now it's because I ratted, I snitched. Let me tell you something. I don't know where you grew
were
up at.
likable
I don't know if you're
before
from the
that.
street. I don't know, but just act like, have street fundamentals if you can, right? If you're a street girl, right? If you're a street girl, if you really believe in the street, right? If you believe in the street and you all about loyalty and and honor, and you don't mess with people with dishonor, right? You can't mix. You can't, like, if you did something wrong, like Nipsey was very big on like, yo, if you cooperated with the police, get from around me. So street people have that mentality, right?
Yeah.
Act like you're a street person, right? And just have street fundamentals. If there's a guy that you know ratted, offering you a job, and you really need a job, you really need this job, you really need to get paid, but you
Would you
know he
take it?
ratted.
what? Takeshi 6ix9ine needs a bodyguard.
Nah, probably not, man. Nah.
Alright, another job.
What another job?
I don't know. You need a ghostwriter. It's willing to pay whatever you want for your lyrics.
Yeah, maybe, yeah. I might go. Would I ghostwrite for a snitch that was still in the industry? Would I write his bars for a check? And probably write in the clause that I have to stay anonymous. But yeah, I would. Yeah. What do you think? That bad?
No. Because I don't know. See, the thing is, sometimes you have to.
I wouldn't bodyguard for him and put myself in harm's
Harm's
way,
way.
or harm anyone.
That's a whole different.
Or
ballgame.
harm anyone physically on his behalf. You know what I mean? But could I live with being the man behind the bars of his last single? Yeah. As long as I weren't saying no fuckery. Obviously, if I writ it, then I wouldn't be saying no fuckery. But if you wanted to go with the bars I writ, yeah. Would I write bars glorifying snitching? No. Never. So what I write's gonna be very specific. You get me?
Would you take that job? And you're a street person. He's a rat. He's a known rat. He ratted, and he's about to cut your check.
I wouldn't take it if I'm against ratting.
You wouldn't take it if you're against ratting?
I was
But
against
why?
that.
Because it's about honor, and it's about loyalty. It's about integrity. You ever heard the word integrity? It's having morals, because you have
integrity now. This is madness. This is crazy. We got a snitch talking about integrity.
But he's not gonna have integrity towards those that don't have it towards him, is his argument.
Integrity is not something that you give and
To
take.
receive.
Something that you have. Something that you state. Do you know the ones? Even if you're lacking in it, you say what you're lacking in, and then you show actions that improve your behavior. Integrity is everything, especially nowadays. There's only two things I have in this world,
My word and my bars.
and I don't break them for nobody.
have to stand tall on something.
I think integrity-
I wouldn't take money from a rat because my integrity, my loyalty to the street wouldn't allow me.
Can we look up the word integrity on your phone?
Yeah. Let's do it right now. Do it quick.
I love looking up words, even when I know the answer already.
I spelled it wrong, but I know they're going to correct me. Integrity.
How did you spell it?
I spelled it INTEGRTY, and I spelled it wrong.
Almost.
All right. The quality of being honest and having strong moral principles. So you being a street dude wouldn't associate yourself with a company or a job knowing, yo, this person ratted,
like
but this person has a job that
Like
I
Rick
need
Ross.
to get paid, but my morals are...
Like Rick Ross being a prison officer and then rapping some gangster shit. Like, I ain't feeling it, man. And I ain't really feeling man them that did tracks with him either, if I'm honest. Do you know what I mean? Not really feeling it. I've seen in hip hop man that I thought was real, man that I thought was trill, but I've seen what it is. They don't. It goes to a limit. Do you know what I mean? Until it becomes time for a check, like I was saying. So yeah, would I write for a snitch? Yeah. Someone else is gonna write for him. Yo, I need a love song. Yo, I need a song like I need like a club anthem, a club banger about chicks and da. Write that, man. Move your body, baby. Move your body, baby. Move your body, baby. You know what I mean? Love the way you move. Love the way you move. Boom, I'd write that. I don't give a fuck, because more time when you write a song, you put it up for people, and then it can get offered to a few people. So a song that Whitney Houston might turn down, Christina Aguilera will pick up. Was it written intention for Christina Aguilera? Probably not. Do you know what I mean? That's how it goes when you're a songwriter. So 6IX9INE could end up with your bars with a song that's floating about on the marketplace.
Start robbing your bars.
My integrity, my principles won't allow me to take that job, correct?
If it's against my principles, yeah.
If it's against your principles. Let me ask you something. And be honest with me. Don't try to wiggle your way out. You think Meek Mill is against ratting?
Here's the thing.
No, please just answer the question, because this is gonna be very direct. Is Meek Mill
I'm gonna be
against
honest
ratting?
with you. I don't follow Meek Mill.
All right,
that
but
hard that
all
I
right.
know.
So, I just want to know. Do you think
I think he is.
he is against ratting?
He's definitely stated publicly that he's against ratting.
He's against ratting. Meek Mill is signed management deal with Rock Nation. The CEO of Rock Nation is a known cooperator for the federal government. Guess who cuts Meek Mill's checks?
Right.
The federal government Desiree Perez, who is the CEO of Rock Nation, cooperated with the federal government in the 1990s. She was distributing kilos of cocaine. She wasn't a federal agent. She was a civilian, not a civilian, a cartel distributor who was caught by the federal government, made into a rat, and they made her wear a wire, and she took two cartels down. Going to being said, if you're so against ratting and principle...
Yeah.
Yo, family.
Okay,
principles and integrity and morals, you don't sign with a rat. So basically saying, oh, I'm just gonna single out 6IX9INE because he ratted, but I won't say that my boss is a rat. That's being fake. That right there is saying I'm a hypocrite. You know what's a hypocrite? Somebody that says I don't fuck with rats, but I'll sign to a rat.
So that's the source of all of this.
I feel like all
That's
this,
the source of the.
all this thing that he's saying is
I'm not the only one that snitched.
basically
We don't care.
all that's saying is, all right, I snitched, but so did everyone else. That's what you're saying. Not one bit have I seen him turn around and like.
Not even that. He's like saying, I snitched, but Meek Mills is cool with a snitch.
He's like, you know what? I've snitched. Now I want to snitch everyone else. Like I snitched my crew. Now I snitch out the whole industry.
I snitched, but now I'm gonna snitch on snitches. A snitch. He's a snitch.
A snitching, a snitch,
No,
snitch.
a snitch snitcher.
A snitch snitcher.
A snitch snitcher. Yeah.
Motherfucking snitch
Say quick,
snitcher.
snitch snitcher. Snitch snitcher.
Snitch snitcher.
A snitch yeah.
Ja.
A snitch ja.
Snitch snitcher.
Hoch nach snitch snitch. A snitch nach Hoffnitzer.
Snitch snitcher.
You call me a nigga. What did he say? He just called me a nigga, bro. I heard that, you know. You thought I wasn't gonna hear that, innit? Nah, get off me, bro. Yeah? You thought I wasn't gonna hear that? Snitch nigga. You call me a snitch nigga. Snitch nigga. I heard that. I write in the comments, did he just call me a snitch nigga? Nah, man. Hey, you're getting comfortable.
Controlling. No. Now, what is it now?
Ange.
This is what I'm saying.
No, wait, don't fight it.
This thing has shown you to be a racist. You know? Yeah.
I'm not fighting it.
Is that a big contradiction? No, Ange.
We've heard.
No, Ange, don't fight it. Hold on.
I'm not.
I'm not. Is that against principles? If you were a street person,
If I was a street person, that would be against principles.
there you got it.
So this is what I'm saying, right? So
I'm just being smart, yo. You can't be smart when it's time to be smart, and then play dumb when it's time. Because people want to wiggle out. If I had Meek Mill,
No, the reason you know why people are wiggling because we can't verify this information.
Okay, so let me Google it.
And even if you Google it,
no, Google's fake now. So if I look up CASHAPP and it says, I'm gonna be like, that's fake.
I'm not listen.
That's fake.
This when Meek Mill has an interview, let's interview Meek Mill about this. But I want to talk. I have some more questions for you, right?
Desiree Perez is a business person, right? Desiree Perez, Chief Operating Officer at Roc Nation. Roc Nation's Chief Operating Officer since 2009. People also search for Meek Mill, who is signed to Roc Nation. Desiree Perez, right? Let's just put Desiree Perez. Oh, right.
He's been snitching.
Damon Dash, worry of Jay-Z associate, A-Rod advisor Desiree Perez. Daily News, is that Daily News credible?
I suppose.
It's the Daily News. They're gonna be watching this. They're gonna see it.
They gonna.
Damon Dash, co-founder of Roc Nation Records, says he was frightened by the I-Team's 2014 report about Desiree Perez, a DEA informant and associate of Dash former partner Jay-Z, who advised disgraced Yankee star Alex Rodriguez during a doping litigation. This is the one time that the paper did scare me, Dash said during a March 4 interview on Sway Calloway's SiriusXM.
Okay, look.
Hold on, real quick. The story that spooked Dash revealed how Perez, the wife of a longtime Jay-Z wingman, Juan Perez, became a cooperating witness for the DEA in the 1990s. After her 1994 arrest for possession of 35 kilos of cocaine, Perez struck a hidden deal with the feds, agreeing to wear a hidden wire to record her meetings with major cocaine traffickers. Her undercover informant work won her courtroom praise from federal prosecutors after she helped them break up major drug deals in Puerto Rico and Colombia. Therefore, Meek Mill is signed to a rat but hates rats. Explain that.
Listen.
You dickhead. You just went into all that hype. It's just one of them, innit? No one know everyone hates you.
Like, who you shouting out from? Man, hit the bass at your. Explain that. Who you talking to, bro? Who the fuck you talking to, motherfucker? That's right. I'd call him a motherfucker.
Let's get to some of these questions because this interview is gonna be 4 hours long.
Let's go,
Okay.
man. I'm ready. I feel like I said enough. You heard?
So the next question. When you got locked up, your bank account statements were made public, and they said you had $1.7 million in the bank. Is that all you had at that time?
I had different accounts. The accounts that we gave him was my Chase accounts.
Okay.
When I was in jail, I ended up paying $2.1 million in just taxes. When I was in jail, I spent over $1.2 million in taxes. I mean, $1.2 million in expenses.
And how much went to Jay?
Look, when taxes came...
How much went to Jay?
I'm going to tell you right now, and Jay watching it, I hope she downstairs. When I called the label, I said, if y'all don't sign me right now, I'm not talking to you when I come home. And they said, all right, we're going to sign you. So they signed me. And I paid my taxes with the 13 million because I had like 2.1 million. I didn't have that because I was just spending lawyer fees, a whole bunch of. But let's get to Rachel. Rachel knows she expensive because I had got her car. Let's not.
So you like your girls a little bit nasty?
Me and her gonna start fighting.
You like your girls a little bit nasty and a little bit expensive.
Yo, the stuff we was doing, like.
You like them expensive.
Yeah, I'm a trick. I'm telling you right now. I'm a trick. Like, I'm telling you right now. Yo, girls know I love to spend. Like, me and Nikki got into an argument because she's like, yo, Danny, yeah, stop spending your money on all these little bitches in the clubs. Like, I heard, like, yo, let me do what I do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I be in the club spending 50,000.
How much did you spend on Rachel, though, out of the 1.2 million?
Nah, I spent a lot of money on
like
Rachel.
half?
300,000, 400,000, 500,000.
What? Over the course of how long?
600,000. Like $600,000.
And how long?
And like that year.
So if you spending 600, and I'm not nothing on Jay because I know you love her and she's a really nice person.
Yo, again,
but
look, and me and Jay no longer together. I've got mad respect for her.
No, I feel yeah, but you said that you have bad discernment. But what I was saying was like if you spend 600,000 on her in a year, how do you know that she's with you for love?
I don't care. I really don't care. Like me, yo, listen, I don't believe in love. I don't believe in long. Like yo, if we vibing, we vibing.
You don't believe in love?
Do you believe in love?
Yes.
Yeah. I can't ruin that for you. I don't believe in love.
So what do you believe in?
I believe in
when it comes to women.
I believe in just having a connect. I'd rather a friendship than a relationship. Like me and Jay play around all day. Like she know like.
You can't love on that level.
I'm not an affectionate dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, trust me, I'm affectionate when I get the time, but it's like, I can't, my trust been broken. Like, I can't trust her. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't trust her. She don't trust me. And we never gonna trust each other. But we respect, like, it's like, all right, don't play with me like that. Like, and it's like, it's weird, cause,
it sounds dysfunctional.
we toxic.
Toxic is what it sounds.
Like, we toxic.
So the next question I have for you is Little Dirk.
I think this thing went on for like 10 minutes and I never said nothing. How am I supposed to react to this shit?
Boy, it's fucked. It's fucked. It's talking about spending 600k on a girl. What do you feel about that? Getting a girl with money. Basically throw your cash.
I think if that's what you want to do, some people throw cash, some people throw. Some people need like different methods, isn't it, to get a partner or make themselves feel attractive. Personally, I would say obviously using money wouldn't be a way I'd like to attract somebody, but on a low level, buying nice things and being able to look after yourself, maybe being a little bit flash, can buy you the attention of people that might not necessarily have noticed you, which is not always a bad thing. It's not always a bad thing, because like you think that everyone that notices you is shallow, but it's not that. It's just that there's a lot of distractions out here. So maybe being able to, I don't know, or maybe like the fact that you live in a nice house, or the fact that you live in a nice area is attractive to a woman. Is that a bad thing? If that's a number one criteria, then maybe yeah. But if it's just part of the things that she likes, then I suppose that ain't bad still.
No, of course.
Because man's broke, man can't hate. Can't hate, man. Man's broke. If he's got the peas to do it, then you know what I mean? I can't hate on it. Like, do your thing, innit? Like he just said. If they're moving for money, you don't give a fuck. He's got money in it.
That's what it is right now, innit? Enjoying the money. It's mad. It's the endorsement on this is mad.
Like, I wouldn't want a woman to be with me because of my money, innit? But like I said, I don't have any, innit? So it's easy to say that.
No, of course.
Once I've got lots of money, I might be like, oh fuck it.
But
I mean, fuck it, innit? Yeah. You're with me for my money and I know it, so let's just enjoy. Maybe, innit? People pay for pussy. It's not something I'm interested in. Spending money on vagina. Like, buying the right to enter a vagina is not. That shit ain't sexy. For me, anyway.
no, it's not.
You know what I mean?
Paying for something.
When I'm getting my whistle wet, I want to know that with my personality or my looks or whatever, I got in there. Not Monzo.
Not the Queen's head.
You know what I mean? Because then it just comes down to the man next to me, the man could have got it as well. If he pulled out the money quicker, if he turned up quicker. So that to me is dead to me. I'm not even feeling that. At all.
Turk said that you offered to pay him $3 million to troll him.
Do you believe that? Like, yo, why would I pay him something he's not even worth? Like, what's Lil Durk's net worth? Let's pull it up.
Okay.
It's like me paying him more than what he's worth. Like, I don't even think Lil Durk, like, right now, I swear to God, after this interview, I'll post on Instagram, Lil Durk, post me your bank account right now. Like, in your bank. I want to see if you even got $1 million.
Okay, so you saying that's not true? No amount of money was offered.
I think my security make more money than Lil Durk.
So you saying you didn't offer Lil Durk any amount of money?
It's
not even 100,000.
I should just say yeah. That's how much nonsense that is. Imagine paying Lil Durk, who can't sell over 100,000. Put it like this. I just dropped an album, right? Let's go to Apple Music. Let's go to browse. It's loading. Do you see me anywhere up here?
No.
When Lil Durk drops, he gets all of this. He gets face of Apple Music. He gets placed on New Music. I'm not even up here. I'm debuted to sell. I don't even think if this is possible because it's getting better. I'm debuted to sell 150,000 first week. Mm-hmm. Everybody posting Lil Durk's album. Remember when May 8th? Remember when he dropped?
I think he ended up selling something like 59 or 50,000 copies. So you weren't looking that good for it.
Just because you waited too? He only sold 45,000. What am I doing competing with a dude that could sell 45K?
So you,
I think when he did the Drake record, it gassed him like, yo, I'm hot. Bro, it's Drake's song.
Okay, so for the next...
I like this part. It's like, please do not play that little boy in the club.
It is a little
I feel like he shouted me out like, yo, like...
It goes a little bit.
When you play that song in the club, you think of me like, yo, 6ix9ine, that's my man. Like, he was thinking of me while making that song, and it just goes to show, like,
it's a line. But okay, so the next thing, you work with Nicki Minaj.
That's my, yo.
So you saying y'all still cool to this day? Even after the statement that you made that she didn't help you get to #1?
No, it's just, that got me out of frustration because it was just like, yo, y'all don't give me my credit. You know I've been going platinum before. Like, I've been going platinum by myself. And I feel like people switch that narrative. Remember when I said Tekashi could love his mom? And then they switch it. Tekashi loves his mom but hates his dad. I got so mad, and Nicki, like, I haven't texted her because I feel dumb. Mm-hmm. But Nicki, I will never change my back on Nicki. I will never switch my back on Nicki. I will never do that because Nicki, like...
She held you down when...
Not only that she held me down, she's just a person that people don't understand. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like... Mm-hmm. Like, I love that girl to death. Like,
she
you know
worked with you on Trolls, and I remember that was very controversial.
I'm telling you, me and Nicki, and whatever she say about me, she could come out today. Nicki could come out today and say, fuck 6ix9ine. I hate him. I'll spit on him, and I'll bow down because that's the queen. That's my girl. Like, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And at the end of the day, I will never change my back on her because she is just somebody that...
She's dead. Sorry for me.
Like, you don't know Nicki. Like, Nicki is just mad loving. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like me and her talk. And, you see, I didn't snitch on her. I knew she was pregnant the whole time. Mm. I didn't say a word. You know what I'm trying to say? So me and her got that relationship. Because if it was somebody else, I would have told the whole world. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? So, me and Nikki just got that relationship. So, like, again, like, I love her and I just, you know, I got carried away in that interview because I just feel like people don't give me my credit. And I got carried away. And at the end of the day, Nikki could do no wrong. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? She could literally fucking shit on my fucking head and I'll just be like, alright, whatever. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? But that's my bitch.
Okay, so going back to the jail, because we didn't really cover that. Were you ever in isolation?
You trying to say I was in PC?
I'm just wondering, because I think all of us on the outside, when we imagine your jail experience, you were in isolation.
Nah, I was in like a.
Or you eating filet mignon, like they delivering it.
I was not.
Like how was
they
that?
Gave us ice cream though. I never seen no jail do that. They gave us ice cream and Popeyes.
Oh, y'all had Popeyes?
Yo, some big rat shit. Like I never seen no shit like that. They was giving us.
How often did you get Popeyes?
Nah, I can't tell that because I ain't trying to get people in trouble.
Okay, so but is jail as bad as it? I mean, like what?
No,
like give me.
I spent $30,000
Can you tell me
on
one
the phone.
story? Can you tell me one story that was hard for you? Like the hardest part in jail.
The trial.
The trial.
Everybody was kicking my back. Yo, I literally went on ESPN. ESPN, you know ESPN, and they were like, yo, Tekashi. They said ESPN was like, yo, who you think is gonna win? Who you think is gonna win? Yeah, I can't tell you, nigga. I ain't no snitch like Tekashi on ESPN. And everybody's watching that. I'm like, oh.
Wow.
And then I was watching the BET Awards, and then they put me up there. I was like, oh. Yeah. But it had me because I'm like, yo, when I go home, I'm gonna turn up. Yo,
but you making it seem like jail was kind of cool for you, because you saying, oh, I was around all snitches, so it wasn't no harm.
That wasn't no harm.
We had Popeyes and we had this, so I'm just saying, like, what was the hard part about
being away from my family? And then being away from my family was the hardest part. And everything. I just
And I have another question to ask you. You talked about death, right? When you talked about death and that moment where you thought you were going to die, I think a lot of people feel like you don't care about your life. A lot of people feel like you don't care about death. I'm one of those people.
If you think I didn't care about death, why you ask me how much my security costs? I'm scared to die.
But you just told me that Shotty was on the phone saying you could shoot the security too. You get what I'm saying? Like security.
But they are waiting at him. Like,
I know that. But there's there's other gangsters out there. You know what I'm saying?
If I don't know about them, I don't fear them. Like you heard? Like if I don't know.
But do you feel like your security makes you invincible?
Kinda. I mean, I don't know. Like I love my security. Like they mad cool. Like I yo.
Okay. And then as a rapper during in this time, how are you making after the 13 million? How are you still keeping the money in? Because you can't do shows.
I be scamming and shit. Nah, let me stop. Nah, I just be chilling. Like, I be making money. Like,
I almost forgot the wig question, because that's a big question.
Yeah, nah, because
are there braids under there?
No.
Here's the thing.
No, there's braids.
I'm going to tell y'all. We're going to tell y'all. It's hot as hell in here, okay?
No, yeah.
And that lace front ain't moving.
Nah, I told Rachel, yo, I'm going to be paying mad money for wigs, like, for you. Like, nah, I need to get my shit laced, too.
How much does that wig cost?
Yo, Jonathan is literally gets paid the most. I pay Jonathan like $15,000 every time.
Every week?
Every time he comes out.
Stop it.
That is serious.
Stop it, boo.
I swear to God.
Stop it.
I swear to God.
Stop it, boo.
I'm that serious.
Okay.
No, I'm serious. I'm serious.
This is the most unprofessional.
No, but listen, but I take care of my people.
What you mean? It don't cost $15,000 for a wig and an install.
You gotta treat.
Are you flying them out?
Yeah, I'm flying them out.
Okay,
hotel,
that makes
everything.
sense. Okay. I'm still trying to make it make sense.
Yo, why y'all beefing with Jonathan?
He pays $15,000 for the guy he's a wig guy. Come on, give him the latest leave on. What do you think about that?
I feel like we're coming up to a fucked up point in the world where shit's going fucked.
It's only 1 minute. Let's just make this finish.
I
I,
like
This is over, man.
I like.
Over this.
I don't even know Jonathan, but I'm just saying. Like I heard of him, and I want to get my hair done by him. He was supposed to do my hair, but no, I'm saying I've never heard about $15,000.
Nah.
Low key.
No.
That wig, that's a $1,200 wig and a $300 install. So do you have braids under there?
Nah, matter of fact, cause I got
Because
like,
we do caps.
cause
and
I got
braids.
white people hair. Rachel braids her cornrows, but my hairline get pushed so far back. My shit like back here. So
Is it because of the glue?
Yeah, I didn't like, and she like.
So your edges got
My shit be
pulled out.
ripping out with the glue and trying to take this over with the hand
So why
sanitizer.
you
I'll be
just
like,
won't
yo, my
dye
shit be coming real.
I
I be
can't.
using the hand sanitizer instead of the alcohol because I'm like, yo, the glue be getting stuck
I
to
know
my
the
edges.
struggle.
I'm like, yo. So Rachel be trying to violate, cause she a hater. So she be trying to rip my shit off and then my hairline, like, yo, she be bugging. Like,
So it's just slick back under there.
yeah. Cause
Okay.
mine's look more natural than hers. Hers don't really, it don't look like real scalp. Mine's be looking real
comparing
scalp. You
me
see
to
the
a girlfriend.
the lining and
Yeah.
all of that?
Madness, bro.
She a hater.
Is this what 2020 is bringing us?
That's it, part 2. Why I snitched.
No
It's
way.
what 2020 brought us. I don't know if I'm gonna upload this, my G.
I'm not gonna lie, bro.
I'm not. Do you know what I mean? I might not upload this. It's dead. Man didn't say nothing for like 20 minutes. I swear to God, I was just watching it like zoning out, falling asleep. Like that.
That guy just couldn't get into it, bro. Just listening to a guy fucking talking shit about why he's trying to justify why he snitched, and then ratting out more people.
Sneaky, man.
It's bullshit, fam. It's a pussy on. Don't get out. It's just guys still making bare dough, fam. This is mad. You got honest people out there who fucking
Why does it look like this?
ain't got a fucking pot to piss in.
Turn up that thing for me.
The light.
Yeah. Stop.
You're saying we've been looking red.
Yeah, we're looking red. We just look normal now. Right, where the fuck are my eyes? Lean up, bro. We must like.
But the one
Well,
cheese and everything.
Alright, cool.
What you think?
I ain't even hit stop yet. I ain't even ended yet.
Oh,
Fuck
shit.
you, rude, man.
Oh, them ones. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Oh.
Fuck snitching.
Show them the tracksuit boot combination.
Come
yeah,
on.
That's a tracksuit and still hold toe cap with a
Boots.
V-neck.
Come on with the V-neck.
Not
Swag
really.
turn up. You know the ones.
Work, man.
That's it. That's right. Don't snitch. Come on.